Much. For more on all of this, let's bring in Nile Gardiner. He is the director of the Margaret Thatcher Center for Freedom and is a former advisor to the late Prime Minister. Thank you so much for joining us. What is it about her plan that is, that lawmakers in her country hate so much?
Well, I think for the Conservatives who are opposed to Theresa May's deal, the main problem with the deal is that it will keep Britain indefinitely tied to the EU customs union, which means that Britain will not be able to sign its own free trade agreement. So that's the single biggest factor which is weakening support for her deal within the Conservative Party. Now, the Labour Party, the opposition party, opposes the deal for different reasons, not least because many in the Labour Party oppose Brexit altogether.
Yeah.
But I think it's very unlikely that Theresa May is going to be able to get a revised EU withdrawal deal through Parliament next week, as she is planning to do. After all, the European Union itself and the European Commission, the executive branch of the EU, is strongly opposed to any revisions of the EU withdrawal deal. So I think definitely we're heading towards a no-deal Brexit on March 29th, which actually would be the best outcome, in my view, with regard to the current situation.
So can you tell us real quick, because we only have a couple minutes left, what does that mean if they do the hard Brexit, if they crash out and they make that sound so dangerous? What does it really mean logistically?
Yeah, there's nothing really to fear from a no-deal Brexit. What it means is that Britain trades with the EU and the rest of the world under World Trade Organization rules, and Britain will be able to sign a free trade agreement with the United States, which would be a hugely important deal between the world's largest and fifth largest economies. And so I think there's a great deal to benefit from a no-deal scenario.
So I'm sorry to cut you short, but we have to go back to Kamala Harris, who's speaking right now. Thank you so much.